Hello everyone, welcome to a updated beginner's guide video. This video will have many sections, each timestamped so you can easily skip to or find what you're looking for. My name is xNose and I've been playing Bee Swarm Simulator since 2018 and I can help you guys get to the end of the game as fast as possible. Before we get into the video, please understand that my first beginner's guide was missing a lot of information or was just incorrect. If you followed that video, I am sure that you were able to figure out what mistakes I made on your own and was able to fix it or fill in the blanks that I did not fill in for you. With all that being said, please make sure to check out my Twitch stream and my Discord server. Both links will be in the description. Enjoy the video. Your first major goal as a beginner is to get to 35 bees as fast as possible so that you can start your mid-game journey. When starting fresh, your hive can only contain 25 bees, so it is essential that you fill that hive up as fast as you can so that you can get more. But you'll want to make sure that your bees are useful to you. Bees, tools, gear, and amulets are the way you improve your pollen and honey collection. So you'll want to make sure that the bees you have actually produce tokens that will help you. I would recommend not having a brave bee or a basic bee unless they are gifted. And if you do have one of each of these two gifted, to not have duplicates of them. If you would like a beginner bee tier list, then you'll have to get this video to 500 likes. With your goal in mind, you'll also have to make sure to not forget it when spending your honey. You'll have to spend it wisely. In the first shop of the game is a variety of items that look like they all need to be bought. This is not the case and will never be the case throughout all the shops. For the tool collectors, the only one that truly needs to be bought are the clippers, because they unlock the commando chick area. If you kill the commando chick 10 times, you get a gold egg, and at 50 times, you get a mythic egg. If you need help with killing your commando chick, you can find amazing people to help you over in my Discord server. For the backpacks, the jar is a must buy, as that first backpack is horrible. Ew, stinky! After the jar, it is completely up to you if you want to buy the one right after it for 5,500 honey. The canister is also a must buy. For the gear, you'll want to buy them as soon as you possibly can because they help a ton. The only exception is the strange goggles because those require you to use codes and those codes give you field boosts. So I would suggest only using them once you're able to get the specific fields that those specific codes boosted. The creator of the game has a ROBLOX group, which if you join will allow you to type in codes into the game. Codes give you lots of cool rewards, but you don't want to be a smelly dummy and use them all at once. A lot of them give you really strong boosts and are important to keep for when you're in late game, so I recommend only using these codes when first starting off. Once you reach 10 bees, you're going to feel a bit overwhelmed at the amount of stuff there is in this shop. Don't freak out. For the tool collectors, the Super Scooper will feel like a huge improvement over any tool collector you could have gotten in the noob shop. You'll be very surprised and feel very rewarded getting this tool collector. After getting this tool collector, it will be a breeze to upgrade to a pulsar from there. The scissors are really bad. Do not buy them. And lastly, the honey dipper is fantastic and will help you a lot up until you can afford your next tool collector upgrade. For the backpacks, the mega jug is a super duper must buy, as well as every other backpack in the shop. For the gear, the bomber guard and hasty guards are well worth it. The other two guards are not worth buying. The belt bag is also something that you should not buy. It takes away 3 stingers and stingers are very difficult to obtain. You should look into buying the hiking boots and the propeller hat because they give you more stats and allow you to reach places you normally wouldn't be able to reach. Once you get 15 badges, you'll unlock this shop. Now, I know this shop's name is a mouthful, so I will refer to it as the Sprinkler Shop. In the Sprinkler Shop, you can get sprinklers that helps replenish your field in their radius. Sprinklers are super important, so please keep track of how many badges you have. The first sprinkler, the basic sprinkler, requires you to have 10 cadet badges. In the blue HQ, you can find a bubble wand. A lot of people have debates over which collector is better. I am here to give you the ultimate answer. The bubble wand is indeed better. Not because of the pollen collection, because I didn't calculate the math on that, but because the bubble wand spawns a bubble which also replenishes the field. Therefore, it will always be better. At this point, you've unlocked it on top or you're super close to. If you didn't unlock it yet, here's a spoiler alert for you. The next backpack upgrade will cost you 250 million honey. That's a lot. So we have to find a non-traditional replacement. This is where you decide whether you want a red portahive or a blue portahive. Your final decision has zero impact on the game, but a lot of people will be really mean towards you if you get the blue one, and I hate that. In this shop, you can buy more hive slots, allowing you to reach more places in the game and get more quests. So you'll have to manage your purchases wisely, because getting more bees is significantly more important than the gear. But the gear helps you get the bees, so you see the dilemma we're in? For the tool collectors, the golden rake is a must buy. This 20 million honey collector will absolutely blow your mind. It's super worth it and will help you progress more. As for the spark staff, even though I bashed it in the last video, you should never buy the sparking staff wand. That thing is useless. I can no longer say that it is a devastating mistake if you buy it. While I still think that it isn't the best for the price, it is indeed usable now and will no longer punish you if you buy it. Just keep in mind that it will zap out the patches of flowers it grabs from, so be prepared for that. But it allows you to do funny drive-bys, so. For the gear, the glider should be the first thing you're buying in the shop. That glider is the best. If you don't buy it, you're stinky! Oh my god, xNose bullied me! He bullied me! Oh my god, why would he bully me? You'll want to work your way towards buying the beekeeper's boots and mask. They're very good and are worth the cost. The belt, on the other hand, is not worth it. This comes as a shock to many of you, but because it requires stingers, it will ultimately take you longer to get a vicious bee. If you want to buy this belt later on, go ahead. I can't stop you anyway.
This is a Homage beat.
Yes, I'm sending you back here again. At this point, you should be able to get the silver sprinklers, which gives you 2 instead of 1. You will want these, but keep in mind that they require you to have 10 hotshot badges, so make sure to work on getting them. To enter this shop, you must get 1 ace badge. In this shop, you can find the honey mask. That mask is very important, so it is critical that you do math correctly and don't spend more gold eggs than you should. Now, I will say that getting this mask requires a fair bit of luck getting the materials you need early on, so don't worry too much if you can't get this right away. But make sure to keep track of your materials so that you can eventually get this. Now that you are making way more honey, you can now start to buy the expensive things in the shop. For the tool collector, you'll want to buy the porcelain dipper. It costs 150 million honey, so you had to have waited up until now to get it. Once you have it, you should make your way to getting 35 bees. Those hive slots are really expensive, but worth every honey. Once you have 35 bees, you'll want to get the porcelain portahive. This backpack is extremely expensive, so it really should only be gotten once you finally reach the beginning of mid-game. For quests, doing them all is the right thing to do, but putting an emphasis on the black bear quest is really important because it will reward you with really good rewards. It is also a very long quest line, so not putting too much focus on it will take you longer to actually complete it. The only quests that I wouldn't recommend handing in are the honeybee quests. These quests reward you with a special conversion boost that lasts 30 minutes, and get increasingly difficult to complete the more you hand in, so keeping these low for when you get to mid-game will be a huge help. Trust me, you'll thank me later. When getting materials and eggs, it's important to make sure that you're using them wisely. I would never recommend using any of your materials as they're used to purchase gear. Now, there are some exceptions to this, like treats and royal jelly, but I'm talking more about like extracts and oils, for example. For your silver eggs, I would recommend always keeping 1 in your inventory because they are really difficult to get, and once you're in late game, you need to give 1 away. As for your star eggs, you'll only want to use them once you have every bee, starting from basic bee all the way until shy bee gifted in your hive, so that you can get guaranteed mythic bees. If by that point though you already have every single mythic gifted bee, oops. Using gold eggs is totally fine, but if you do not have 5 of them by the time you're ready to make your honey mask, you're going to cry because you'll have to use 50 tickets per egg you're missing. Lastly, for diamond eggs, you do not want to use a single one. Diamond eggs are extremely rare and are used to craft a diamond mask. I want to say a quick thank you to everyone who helped me make this guide, as well as everyone who watches my streams every time I go live. You can catch one of my streams over at twitch.tv/xNose. The link will be in the description. If this video helped you out a lot, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll smell you later.